I shoot this street fashion video on my iPhone 16 Pro Max, but I wanted to see what happens when you bring AI into the mix. So in this video I will show you the whole process, from filming on the streets, editing in Premiere Pro, and how I use Higgsfield AI to turn still frames into moving AI shots. Hello good people, my name is Michal Kuzminski and this is where creativity meets technology, one topic at a time. So this all started with my friend Paulina, who created a clothing brand called Puffwear. My partner Ilona was doing the branding photoshoot for her and I was planning to film some behind the scenes like I usually do. When Paulina found out I'd be there, she reached out and asked,
"Would you also jump in as a model for a few shots?"
And I thought, sure, why not? I like to stepping out of my comfort zone. What made this project even more interesting was that it wasn't a big budget production. All the models were just our friends, which meant we could spend the day creating together and just having fun. And that's when I had another idea. Why not also put together a short promo video from the shoot? Because that's what you do for your friends, right? So the plan was simple, capture some street fashion vibes with nothing more than my iPhone 16 Pro Max and then see what happens when AI gets involved. I wanted to keep it raw and simple, no fancy gear, no big setups, just handheld, fast and freestyle. And honestly, that's what I love about shooting this way. It feels more like hanging out than a big production with shot lists, timeline and that kind of stuff. At one point we found this small skate park where a group of guys were doing crazy tricks on their scooters. So we asked if they like to join us for a few shots in exchange for some pieces from Paulina's collection. They said yes, and that gave us a spontaneous photos and clips that added a whole new energy to the shoot. Absolutely crazy. But for me, this wasn't only about getting cool shots for Paulina's brand. I already had something else in mind, a little experiment I wanted to try later in editing. Once I had all the footage, I dropped it into the Premiere Pro and built it a rough sequence. No music yet, just clips lined up, feeling the rhythm and seeing how the shots connect. From there, I could already tell which moments would be perfect to push further with AI. For each shot I wanted to enhance, I started by exporting a single frame, just one still image frozen in time. Then I brought that frame into Higgsfield, picked the effect or the kind of camera move I wanted and let it do its thing. Higgsfield would take that still frame and turn it into a short moving video. Some shots worked straight away, but others needed 5, 10, sometimes even more attempts before I got something usable. And even then, distortions would creep in. Just have a look on this example. You can see the original clip on the left and AI generated on the right. When I play the AI generated clip, it looks quite okay, but when I compare them side by side, you can see that on the AI generated clip, the branding is not visible, it's distorted. So yeah, it's not working every time. You keep regenerating until you find the version that fits. It takes patience, but when it finally clicks, it feels worth it. So once I had a result I liked, I upscaled it to 4K inside Higgsfield so it matched the rest of my footage. Then it was back into Premiere when I swapped the original shot with the new AI enhanced version, and I just kept repeating this process clip by clip. I also wanted to try something different, creating a seamless transition between two clips. So I took a frame from first shot and set it as the first frame in the Higgsfield, and then I grabbed another frame from second shot and set it as a last frame. I didn't even write a prompt, I just turned on the prompt enhance option and Higgsfield did the rest. After a few tries, it gave me this smooth, clean blend between the two. A transition I probably couldn't have made by my own, or it would take a lot of time. Once I had all the AI enhanced shots back into Premiere, I started building the final sequence. But it still felt like it needed a little bit more glue, something that connect the clips and make the flow smoother. So I added scribble overlays here and there and used the light leaks between the shots to make the transition more natural. I also dropped a couple of speed drums just to give the certain moments more punch and make the pacing more dynamic. Nothing fancy. So let's have a look at what came out.
How long, let me do a drip check. Clean jeans, rings on, looking like a big check. Pockets on creatine, hit them with a big flex. I should be a chef the way I'm always in the mix, yeah. It's a whole new world, look around. What they doing, that was then, this is now. I'm on a new wave, this is not a test. Hold up, wait a minute, watch what I do next. Whoa, this is why they paid me the big bucks, go. Front and center, I am finna put on they show. I'm coming in hot though, going up in uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I'm too fresh, I'm too clean, I'm too fresh, I'm too clean, I'm too fresh, I'm too clean, I'm too fresh, I'm too.
So that's it, a fashion video shot on my iPhone, edited in Premiere and boosted with a few AI sequences from Higgsfield. Honestly, I didn't expect to end up in front of camera, but it actually made the whole project more fun. So what I learned from this is pretty much simple. Tools will always change, phones, editing software, AI, but the real challenge is balance. I didn't want the effects to take over the Paulina's brand. They had to stay in the background, letting the clothes be the main character. For me, this whole project was an experiment, and honestly, a positive one. So if you want to try Higgsfield yourself, I've left the link in the description, and if you use it, you will be supporting me while starting your own experiments. And what do you think? Is mixing real footage with AI the future of filmmaking? The comment section is yours. I'd love to hear your thoughts.